What's happening, folks? Back with another reaction, back with another lucky dip, as well as a very vocal Luca. And this one comes from Chafic, big shout out to you, friend of the channel and patron, and we're going to listen to a track called High from Lighthouse Family. I'm amused by the name of the group, which I'm assuming this is a group, not a solo artist. Yeah, I've never heard of them, so I have no context for what genre we might be looking at here. I believe the track comes from 1987, if I'm remembering the metadata that Chafic put on it. And the name High, it's a single word title, which those are always tough to get a read on. Obviously, high can have to do with elevation in a more literal sense. It could relate to a neurocognitive state. It could also relate to a psycho-emotional state, being high off of something that is good or beneficial. So I feel like there's a number of different ways it could go, but generally speaking, it does not suggest a low and sullen and deep and melancholy tune. Of course, there are tracks which have a contrast between the sonic character and the title or the themes at hand, but I'll see what I can pick up on a first listen. This is Lighthouse Family, and the track is called High, and it's from 1997. I apologize. I'm sure there were people already writing that, wait, no, this is late 90s. But yes, from 1997, High by Lighthouse Family.
When you're close to tears, remember someday it'll all be over. One day we're gonna get so high. Though it's darker than December, what's ahead is a different color. One day we're gonna get so high. And at the end of the day, remember the days when we were close to the edge, and wonder
I like this
how we
section.
made it through. And at the end of the day, remember the way we stayed so close to the end. But remember, it was me and you, 'cause we are gonna be forever, you and me. You will always keep it flying high in the sky of love. Don't you think it's time you started doing
this track. Wrap myself up and sleep inside the string work on this track. So yes, really enjoyed the sonics, and what I was meaning by saying you get a sense for these things over time is that it had gotten to the point where it looped the chorus 2 or 3 times. Admittedly, that last iteration of the chorus had those extra backing vocals, like I forget, it was like Lift Me Forever or something, but it was sort of spacing out some extra backing vocals by the end, but I felt like it was just about to either start to fade or come to a natural ending. So it gets to the next measure break, and sure enough, it sort of floats down into the remaining strings, which then evaporate and the track finishes. So again, it was just the perfect time for it to either do a fade out, which would have been fine, but I do like that it had a proper full ending, if you will. So yes, sonically, it's somewhere between hip-hop, R&B, and soul pop. It's somewhere in that general mixture of stylings. I do very much enjoy the smooth vocals, the smooth strings, a little dancing keyboard line. Definitely toward the end, there was a bit of a like soul gospel flavor, including what sounded sort of like a church organ playing some chords. So overall, it was a very smooth tune, and if I'm hearing the lyrics correctly, it's someone saying that they're part of a relationship, him and this other person, who've gotten through difficult times, including times where it felt like it was the end. It felt like it couldn't carry on, but here they are now, still together, soaring, flying up and high in the sky, looking back on those times where like, I can't even believe we made it through that, but here we are, high together. So the line about like, one day we'll get high, which I think it was, obviously, you know, you can read that a bit more comedically, but it felt like maybe there were snapshots in time along the way that like we are going through difficulties, but we're going to get back up there into the sky. So it felt like maybe there were some different points in the relationship being referenced, or maybe now is another difficult time, but they've been up there before, they've gotten through past struggles before, so with that in mind, knowing how far they've come and how difficult it may have been before, they're still together, they're still flying in the same relationship. So yes, that was what I took away from the lyrics. Maybe I'm not hearing all the parts correctly, maybe there's some nuance there that I didn't pick up on, but it felt like a very uplifting tune, and sonically it absolutely was that. So yeah, a really cool one, admittedly a bit different than some of the other lucky dips that Chafic has sent, so a big shout out to you for sending one with, you know, a slightly different direction in terms of overall variety. Really enjoyed that. Let me know what you think, and I will see you next time. Peace.